So, of course, things can't be easy for the Minnesota Fighting Vikings because what fun would that be, right? So, rookie emerging a right guard stud Ezra Cleveland missed Wednesday practice with an ankle injury. Now, Ezra did play every single snap against the Bears on Monday night and didn't appear to have a hitch in his giddy up late in the game, so it's whatever. But it is a big deal. Short week, got the Cowboys on Sunday afternoon, and Ezra, the pride of Boise State, really has solidified the Vikings offensive line. The run game has gotten better, pass protection has gotten exponentially better since he took over for Drew Samia, as well as building up some chemistry on that line with center Garrett Bradbury, right tackle Brian O'Neill. You do have one of the most athletic sides of a line in the National Football League. Things are really starting to come together, but I know what you're thinking. If Ezra does miss the game, Pat Elflein is gone, so that option's there. He was a week one starting right guard against the Packers. So would the Vikings turn back to second-year man Drew Samia? Well, he's on COVID reserve right now, reportedly from Tom Pelissero, hashtag one of us. He did test positive, so that protocol is going to be more prolonged. Yeah. And even when he was on the field, Drew Samia was not great. He was the worst graded guard in professional football. 14 pressures, 3 sacks, 41.2 run blocking grade, 4 penalties, all in the Seattle game on Sunday night. So even if and when Drew Samia does get off COVID list, I don't know if they would turn back to him. The Vikings offensive line coach Dennison would have to be just deliberately obtuse to potentially do that to the Vikings offensive line again, because one of the big reasons why the Vikings gave away games against the Titans because Jeffrey Simmons dominated Samia, as well as the Seattle game, Jaron Reed, as it just was not great. Was less than ideal. So, like we said, COVID, so they're probably going to go somewhere else. Vikings practiced indoors on Wednesday. So under that, they only get one pool reporter inside, and that was ESPN's Courtney Cronin. She tweeted up, Vikings are practicing later today coming off Monday Night Football. It's a walkthrough that started with a special teams period during 10 minutes. I was allowed to see. Very possible some players are getting treatment during practice, but I did not see Ezra Cleveland. Brett Jones was standing in at right guard. Now, center Garrett Bradbury also listed on the injury report. He was a limited participant. So, I assume he was out there for the walkthrough, since that would make sense, keeping him out of the padded contact stuff. So he was there. I'm not too worried about him. I'm not too worried about 56 since Brett Jones is the backup center as well. Now, Ezra, this could all be precautionary. Like we said, short week. We'll see if he practices on Thursday, but Friday is going to be the key. So if he's full, ready to go, he's obviously going to play. Even if he's limited, this time of the year, teams are uber cautious. They're like, okay, so the hay is in the barn. Practice is important, but also being healthy on game day is way more important. So maybe they will just be precautionary, limited participant. Maybe he'll participate in the walkthroughs, not the contact, but still play on Sunday against Dallas. It's possible, right? But it is, if he does miss, it is good to see that Brett Jones recently re-added to the 53, and a guy who's been consistently disrespected by the Vikings. Like, hey, Brett, come back. You'll have a chance. Just kidding. Hey, sign for the league minimum. Oh, we're going to cut you before the start of the new league year or start of the season, so we don't have to guarantee your contract. Hey, come back. Right. But finally getting an opportunity, because remember, the Vikings traded for him before the start of the 2018 season when Pat Elflein, coming off that ankle and shoulder injury, started the first 3 games for the Vikings and was actually PFF's number 4 graded center in pass blocking 2017, when the Giants, last time he was a full-time starter, only allowed 10 pressures all year. And he's like Bill Wedman from Little Big League. He's like, hey, Brett Jones, why isn't he getting a chance? Especially since the Vikings offensive line for the past couple of years has been, less ideal. But beyond Jones, they do have Oli Udoh, who's a tackle who can play some guard. In fact, it was Udoh and Ezra who were splitting right guard snaps after they decided to move on from Drew Samia after he had that wrist injury heading into Atlanta game, as well as Aviante Collins, who allegedly was in the left guard starting competition in training camp. He's on the practice squad as well as 7th round pick Kyle Big Hinton / Chris Hinton on the practice squad as well. But again, fingers crossed, Ezra, Bradbury. Well, Bradbury would be fine, but Ezra for sure. Watch the Thursday practice report. See if he's limited. That would be great to see that progression. But Friday is the key day. If he's full, he's good. Limited, as well as obviously if he's do not practice, I think it's extremely unlikely that he will play on Sunday. So Brett Jones season. There you go. But again, Ezra. Come on, man. Your thoughts. Ezra Cleveland missing practice on Wednesday. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Must support that work. Post up in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol production value.